Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine in a dark theater? Let me take you to the Del Oro Theater in Grass Valley, California. Opened in 1942, this historic cinema isn't just known for its classic films, it's also notorious for its ghostly inhabitants. On a rainy night, I found myself at the Del Oro Theater. The neon lights flickered ominously as I walked in, the sound of my footsteps echoing through the empty halls. There was an eerie stillness, almost as if the building was holding its breath. I purchased my ticket and entered the main auditorium. The theater was dimly lit, the only light coming from the screen showing old movie trailers. I took a seat towards the back, hoping to enjoy a quiet evening. But what I experienced was far from quiet. As the movie started, I felt a cold breeze brush past me. I turned around, but there was no one there. I shrugged it off, thinking it was just the air conditioning. But then, I heard it, a soft whisper, almost like someone calling my name. "Did you hear that?" I asked the person next to me, but they shook their head, eyes glued to the screen. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. My heart raced as I tried to focus on the movie, but the voices wouldn't let me. I had to know where they were coming from. I slowly got up and followed the sound to the old projection room. The door creaked open, revealing a dusty, abandoned space. Suddenly, the room grew freezing cold. I could see my breath in the air. And then I saw her, a figure in a vintage dress, her eyes hollow and sad. She seemed to float towards me, her expression one of longing. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. She reached out and whispered, "Help me." Just as quickly as she appeared, she vanished. The room warmed up and the whispers faded. I stumbled out, heart pounding, and ran back to my seat. The movie was still playing, oblivious to the supernatural drama that had just unfolded. I left the Del Oro Theater that night, but the memory of that ghostly encounter stayed with me. Every time I pass by, I feel a shiver down my spine, wondering if she's still there, waiting for someone to help her. Next time you visit, listen closely. You might just hear her whisper too. And remember, not all the stories at the Del Oro Theater are on the screen. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tale of the paranormal, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine even when it's not cold? I did, one fateful night at Fort MacArthur. Let me set the scene. Fort MacArthur, an old military base in San Pedro, California. It's a place rich in history, but also in something darker, something you can't quite see. I arrived just as the sun was setting, casting long shadows across the fort's ancient walls. I was drawn to the place by stories of ghostly soldiers, whispers of the past echoing through the empty corridors. I didn't believe in ghosts until that night. As I wandered through the fort, the air grew thick, almost suffocating. Each step echoed through the empty halls, but it felt like I wasn't alone. Then I heard it, a faint, distant sound. At first I thought it was the wind, but it grew louder, more distinct. Footsteps. I stopped, heart pounding. The footsteps continued, growing closer. I turned, but no one was there, just shadows dancing in the dim light. I shook it off, convincing myself it was just my imagination. But as I ventured deeper into the fort, I felt a cold breeze brush past me. That's when I saw him, a soldier, dressed in old military uniform, standing at the end of the corridor. His eyes looked right through me, filled with a sorrow I couldn't comprehend. I tried to speak, but no words came out. The soldier slowly raised his hand, pointing to a dark corner of the room. Instinctively, I followed his gaze. There, lying on the ground, was an old rusty helmet covered in dust. As I reached down to pick it up, a sudden, intense pain shot through my head. Images flashed before my eyes, soldiers marching, explosions, screams. It was as if I was transported back in time, witnessing the fort's tragic past. The soldier's face appeared again, this time filled with terror. I realized he was trying to warn me, to show me how he and his comrades had perished in a terrible accident. Just as quickly as it started, the vision ended. I was back in the present, the helmet still in my hand. The soldier was gone, but his presence lingered, I left Fort MacArthur that night changed forever. The ghosts of the past had shown me their story, a story of sacrifice and sorrow. And now I share it with you, hoping you'll never forget the spirits that still haunt those old, forgotten walls. So, next time you visit a place with history, listen closely. You might just hear the whispers of those who came before. Thanks for watching, and stay haunted. Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine as if someone or something was watching you? Gather around, because today I've got a spine-tingling tale for you. This is the story of the Moss Beach Distillery and the ghost of the Blue Woman. The Moss Beach Distillery, perched on the foggy cliffs of California's coastline, was once a bustling speakeasy during the Prohibition era. It was a place where secrets lived and whispered behind every glass of illicit booze, but none of those secrets were darker than the one that lingers there today. Picture this. In the 1920s, a beautiful woman, clad in a flowing blue dress, would often be seen at the distillery. She was known to everyone as the Blue Woman. Her charm and elegance masked a forbidden love affair with a man who frequented the speakeasy. One fateful night, their clandestine romance met a grisly end. As the waves crashed against the shore, the Blue Woman and her lover strolled along the beach. Suddenly, a shadowy figure emerged, attacking them. The Blue Woman was tragically murdered, her life snuffed out in the moonlight. Her lover survived, but the guilt and horror of that night never left him. Even today, chills run down the spines of those who visit the Moss Beach Distillery. Strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena are reported regularly. Glasses move on their own, footsteps echo in empty hallways, and patrons feel a cold, unseen presence brush against them. But the most eerie sightings come from children. They speak of a woman in blue who appears and vanishes without a trace. Their innocent eyes see what adults often dismiss, the restless spirit of the Blue Woman. Some say she's searching for her lost love. Others believe she's trapped in an endless loop of that tragic night. One thing is certain: the Moss Beach Distillery is a place where the lines between the living and the dead blur. A place where the Blue Woman's sorrowful spirit roams, whispering her story to those who dare to listen. So next time you find yourself near the foggy cliffs of Moss Beach, remember the tale of the Blue Woman. Listen closely, and you might just hear her mournful whispers in the wind. But be warned, some secrets are best left buried. That's all for today's haunting tale. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more eerie adventures. Until next time, stay curious and stay spooky.